Imagine waking up one morning, checking your wallet, and discovering that $14.2 million in crypto, your life savings, is just gone. No warning, no phishing email you clicked, just 181,000 SOL vanished in what looks like the biggest single-person crypto heist in history. Today we're breaking down exactly what happened, how it was done, and what every single holder needs to learn from this nightmare. A long-time Solana holder, someone who had been accumulating for years, lost everything in one devastating blow. According to on-chain investigator ZachXBT, the attacker drained 181,000 SOL worth roughly $14.2 million at the time. The funds didn't just sit there. They were immediately sold, bridged over to Ethereum, and converted into 7,918 ETH. This wasn't some small fish. This was a dedicated holder who believed in Solana long-term, and in one moment, it was all taken. Here's what we know so far from the on-chain trail. The attacker moved fast, professional speed. They sold the SOL on decentralized exchanges, bridged it using a cross-chain bridge, and landed on Ethereum where it was swapped into ETH. The big question everyone is asking, how did they get in? Most signs point to a private key compromise. Maybe the holder used a hot wallet for convenience, had malware, reused seed phrases, or fell for a sophisticated social engineering attack. We don't have the full story yet, but the speed of the execution suggests the attacker had full access. This wasn't a smart contract exploit. This was direct wallet access, the kind of thing that keeps every crypto holder up at night. This stands out as one of the largest, if not the largest, individual crypto thefts we've ever seen. We've had bigger protocol hacks and exchange breaches, but when it comes to a single person's wallet getting cleaned out for this amount, it's rare. It highlights how much wealth is now concentrated in individual wallets. Early holders who got in years ago and held through everything just saw their patience rewarded and then brutally punished in seconds. The fact that the funds were quickly laundered across chains shows how sophisticated these attackers have become. Bridging to Ethereum and converting to ETH makes it harder to track and freeze in some cases. Look, this is the uncomfortable truth. No matter how careful you think you are, the risk is real. Here's what you should be doing right now. Move significant holdings to cold storage, hardware wallets like Ledger or Trezor, preferably air-gapped. Never keep large amounts in hot wallets or exchange accounts. Use multi-sig wallets for anything over 6 figures. Enable all available security features. Passkeys, hardware authentication, separate devices. Regularly check for malware and be extremely skeptical of any unsolicited messages. Consider insurance options for large portfolios where available. The old saying, "Not your keys, not your coins," has never been more important. But even with your keys, you still have to protect them like your life depends on it, because financially it might. This hack isn't just one person's tragedy. It raises bigger questions about the space. Solana has been pushing hard on consumer adoption and speed, but events like this remind everyone that security and self-custody are still massive pain points. It also shows how liquid and interconnected the ecosystem is now. Funds can move from Solana to Ethereum in minutes. That's powerful for users, but also for attackers. On the positive side, the fact that ZachXBT and the community can track these flows so quickly shows how transparent blockchain really is. The attacker may have the money, but they'll have a very hard time spending it without getting flagged. At the end of the day, stories like this are terrifying, but they're also a wake-up call. Crypto gives you full control and massive upside, but that control comes with real responsibility. If you're holding any meaningful amount, take a minute today to review your security setup. What do you think? Was this a sophisticated attack or a preventable mistake? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you want more breakdowns of major hacks, security tips, and on-chain analysis, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. The next video is coming soon. This is Signal and Noise. Protect your keys, stay informed, and never stop learning. Stay safe out there.